Alright YouTube, so here it is. I'm rebuilding this GM 10 bolt rear end for a Camaro. Super excited right now. I haven't been making YouTube videos for very long, but this is fun. So first off, we're going to start by taking these 13mm bolts out and draining all the oil. And we'll come back to you. Power tools is your friend. Usually a magnet tray is good too. I think I already had this off once before, so it should probably already drained. Sure stinks like it don't though. Oh yeah, that bitch is not drained. It's not drained. Caps, size 15s. Go ahead and take those off. Okay, 16s, 5/8, whatever. Go ahead and break it loose. Caps right here and try to keep them where they go. Okay, and spin it so I get the pin out, pull the center section out. Size 8. Size 8, pull it off. Easy as that. Pin, of course, is going to be a fucking pain in the dick to get out. Luckily I got this one. Motherfucker. Damn, girl. So tight. Too fucking hard. Oh yeah. There you go, girl. Oh, hey, whoa. Don't you slide back in, baby. Pull the center pin out. I like to keep all my stuff in the cover so nothing gets all stinky. And then spin it back. Let's pull the center piece out. You're strong enough, the axle's in. Put the magnet down there. So you can catch the chingaderas. Come on, you chingadera. There's one chingadera. Go ahead and pull the axle out. Set this bitch outside. What are you doing? Sometimes it'll leak. It needs just good lubrication. Wipe it up off your garage floor so the shit don't stink. The next chingadera. Go ahead and pull that one out. Set it to the side, baby. I was recapping what I did. These center caps, I have one on both sides. Take them out. Make sure you orientate which way it goes. And pull it out. Okay. And after that, you have your axles in here. You just push it in. Get your magnet. And pull the little C-clips out. And after that, the whole center section will come out. And by the way, this is Auburn complete posi that I will be selling. Limited slip posi. Sometimes the chingaderas right here, it's hard as hell to take out. Really hard. Come on, you chingadera. Alright, finally got it out. Sometimes she's a little pain, but she's out. You got the, the spacers on the left side, right side, and then the races. Go ahead and lift it up, and it's out. Go ahead and set this aside. I'm going to be selling that if anyone wants it. I'll take the races out. This is what you're left with. Empty. And you got to take out the pinion gear next. Go ahead and put you guys back on the stand. Alright, so now we're going to take the pinion gear out, which is a size 32. Take the nut in the back off. That's all there's to that. Taking the nut off at least. The rest of it's gonna be a pain though. Get a hammer. Start gently beating this part off. Comes with the washer. Some nasty stuff in here. And the pinion gear is a different fucking story. That bitch is hard to take off. Go ahead. nut back on it a little bit. A little rag over it. If you're saving this stuff, I'm not, but I want to show you. Your hand in here. Can you hand me the bigger hammer that's in there?
Where is it?
Right there?
This one?
Yeah. Come on. Go ahead. Tap it out so it comes out. Just like that. No damage. That's all there is to it. Now, this part right here that's in the center of it like this, it's a crush bearing. Don't reuse it. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Unless you know, you just want to say fucking reuse it. But I got a whole new rebuild kit, so I'm not. Into the trash. Alright, that's pretty much it. Nothing to it. Cool. Alright, here's a new rebuild kit. Comes with everything you need. All bearings and races, new bolts, the yellow paint to set your gears, and some Loctite. And I'm also putting the spool in. And down here is the gears. Let me get those out. Alright, and here's the new gears. 373s. So, brand spanking new, baby. And there you have it. Alright guys, and you can see this is a new pinion, and this new pinion gear has to get pressed on. I don't have a press, so what you can do is you can heat it up, make it expand, put it on, it'll slip right on. And then here's your shims. I already went out and shimmed it, make sure everything is all good. So what I do, put it on the stove and let it cook for about 5 minutes. It will get stinky, just letting you know that now. And go ahead and put these on, and you get your pliers, take it off, put it on. Okay, come back to you guys. Alright guys, so this has been cooking for about a good 5 minutes. So go ahead, get a hammer, something to hammer it down with, make sure it's even. Go ahead, grab it. That slips right on, see? Perfect. Perfect and flat. Don't forget to turn your stove off, you'll burn. What you can do is just little taps all the way down. Grab it. Shit. Dishes. Pull it off. No, it does not ruin the bearing. So don't even ask. There you have it. Oh, see? Still spins just fine. And that's how you put it on. Okay, and then when that is cooking, go ahead and take the liberty of cleaning all this stuff up, putting your erases in. It's pretty easy to put them in. Just beat them out with an extension and a hammer probably, or whatever you got. Same thing to put it in. Fairly simple. And just make sure it's all cleaned out, nice and good. That on, get your trusty dusty hammer that you don't have in here. Got the big one though. Just shit. I'll get my little hammer. Oh, that didn't work out, so got my little hammer now. Put that on. Usually people like to use a block of wood. I don't have that luxury. If you're very ginger with it and don't hit the little rubber part of the seal, you'll be fine. It's in. It's good. And that's that. This pinion gear in. There's a new crush bearing. It's really fucking hard to put in, so I'll let you guys know that. Really hard. The reason why I leave my washer off for the first part so I can get it on. Then go ahead and after it goes in and put it on. Figure out which way it went on now. I think it was this way. I go to pretty much where it stops, and then the real work begins. Damn, it's going hard. Alright, now the pinion gear's in. Nice and tight. So, that's in there. Next up, change this out. These are left-hand threads, 19 millimeters, I believe. Yeah, old gear off. And these right here are left-hand thread or reverse, well, either way, the reverse thread. So to take them off, put your gun going forward to take it off, like you're tightening something. And you go ahead and take those off. I already did that. Another magnet tray. Now sometimes this is a pain to take off. I just, give it little love taps. Make sure you're precise with your Lucille. And that's that. That's how it comes off. So, pop this in this way. Take that one out. Take a new one. Right there. Fuck it. Fuck it. Just like that. Alright, once you started all your bolts, all of them, it's going to be a little gap. Just run it up in a crisscross pattern. And make sure your gun's in reverse to tighten them. So, just this one, let's go to this one. It's hard doing it with one hand, so you get the idea. Alright, and that's that. Now before I go and put the spool and the axles in and stuff, I'm going to set it in here and check my spacing and my clearance and all the good stuff. Make sure it's in right. So that will be that. Don't forget to use Loctite on these. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Let's go ahead. Put in new cups. New ones. I replaced these bearings, so nice and fresh and new. So let's go ahead and set it in. A little tip you can try is using the old factory spacers first. Okay, and put those in. Okay. Let me check that one first. So it might just be too tight. That's the case of mine. It's too tight for mine. So sometimes you gotta put all in at once. Joy. And straight. Alright guys, it's pretty much all set. As you can see, I already put the shims in. I shimmed it correctly. To check the play, you just get a little dial bore gauge and you put it on here, dial gauge, and you just check it rocking back and forth. And same thing for the pinion. I didn't record that because, you know, forgot. Anyways, and then use the yellow paint to check to see if everything you measured is correct. And mine looks to be correct. So this is complete. Put some fluid in it. Put the axles back in. Put the spool. Good to go. Alright. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Got it all put back together. Don't forget to put these backing plates on before the axles. Because then, well, just because you try to put it on after the axles, it won't work. And then I'm going to put this a fresh coat of paint. And then when I install it, I'll be showing you guys how to do that too. And the gasket for this, you don't really need one. I don't ever use one. I just use silicone. Make sure a little stronger bead of silicone at the bottom. And that's it, baby. It's all done. Let's get it washed up, ready for a coat of paint. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Until next time.